We're here at Tour de Beauce, conclusion of Stage 3, the individual time trial, talking with Svein Tuft, who we're not sure if he's first or he's second or he's third because they're still working out the timing. So Svein, I mean, before we talk about that, let's just talk about your ride. How did you feel out there on your ride?
Yeah, it was, after the Giro, that was a tough Giro, and I got really sick after. I never really touched the bike, and came to Beauce to see what I had left. And one thing about racing the Giro in that sense is you're just riding diesel all day, so you never really work on the top end. And I didn't know where I'd be at with the time trialing. So today, it was nice to get out on the bike and have a push and see where I'm at. And I was close to the mark, coming back to life a bit, and I can't be too disappointed.
Now, let's talk about, we still don't know what the actual time is, but you were saying, according to your Garmin, it was sub 24.
Yeah, I think it was on mark with the original time that they told us, but now it's just in shambles, I think. Once they start coming up with all these magical numbers, then no one knows actually what's going on. So that's disappointing, but such is life.
Now, I mean, you coming back to the Tour de Beauce, you're just on the Giro, now come back to Canada to UCI 2.2, the Tour de Beauce, but I mean, one of your first big stage race wins. So how's that?
Yeah, well, it's it just kind of worked out, the logistics. My wife is from Montreal, and we came with our family and kind of made a trip out of it. And Kev was always talking about doing the Tour de Beauce, and I thought, one last time with the national team could be really cool. And it's been a great experience. The young guys and it's nice to be part of this group, and racing hard, and the boys have been doing really well. We have a good mix here, and yeah, I've been enjoying it.
So we'll talk a little more in a few minutes, but they're calling you to the podium now. I'm not quite sure for what position yet.
Yeah, for me at this point, it's anyone could be in that position. So it doesn't really matter whether I'm there or not.
Okay, so we're back. I mean, what's it like? I mean, working with the young guys here, position you were in years ago.
Yeah, it's one of those things. We talk a lot in the meetings, and Kev's really good with that. We do a debrief of each day, and each night we come up with a plan how we're going to attack the race. And I think those are the most important moments where you can really share some experience and share some knowledge. Within the race, a day like yesterday is pretty dirty. It's raining, and everyone's in a bit of survival mode. But I think these young guys are like, one thing that always amazed me about people say, it's just a 2.2 stage race or whatever. The level's very high here, and the strength of all these guys, it's really good. Like, the last few stages have been really solid, and I've been impressed with the level. So, it's cool to see the next generation, and like I said, just to kind of have a little insight of what's going on in Canadian cycling. I learned so much here, to tell you the truth, and yeah, if I can pass on anything, it's a good moment for me.
Great. Well, thanks very much, and congrats on riding a time trial.
Thanks.